welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is ariannamaee and I'm in a plus size fashion. If you hear my AC on, just ignore it. It is really hot right now, so I'm just trying to keep myself cool. I am making a return at American Eagle today, and so I thought that I might as well try on what they have in the fitting room. I have never ever tried on stuff at American Eagle in the dressing room because usually they don't have my size, so I'm hoping that they have enough pieces in store that I can try on for you guys that are in my size, so it's actually a good length haul. As always, links to everything that I'm sharing with you guys will be in the description box below, as well as my stats so you can check my measurements, and a link to my partial closet so you can shop my size. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what they have at American Eagle.
So this is me walking into my local American Eagle. Honestly, they had a huge selection of denim and dresses and tops. Not all in my size, but definitely a huge selection. This is why I ended up picking out the first item I have to share with you guys today is called the AE tie back eyelet crop top. I got in a size large, and it was originally $44.95, and then I paired it with these AE straighted super high-waisted relaxed denim short, and I got them in a size 20. Unfortunately, they are sold out online, but I will link a similar version down below. So as far as this top goes, yes, I am not normally a size large, but I got a size large because I got this in a size XXL previously, and I thought it was too big, and I thought that I wanted a really cropped length. The large fit me okay, obviously super duper cropped. I didn't mind that too much. Nice, it was very roomy and airy. It was a lightweight feel. The fabric was pretty thin. It was slightly see-through, so you definitely want to wear a nude or white bra underneath. I love the scallopy hem and the eyelet detailing to it. It had a square neck, and the sleeves were very short and flowy. Definitely really cute. No complaints about the top, except for that slightly see-through, but that didn't stop me from getting this. It is also extremely cropped, so if you're not into crop stuff, I would stick with your normal size. However, I really wanted it cropped, which is why I sized down. And then these pair of denim shorts fit me pretty well. They're nice and high-waisted. They have traditional button zipper closure, front and back pockets. There was a little bit of a gap in the back, but because these weren't a super duper stretchy denim, I felt very comfortable in it. I would definitely need to belt so that they wouldn't fall down because that gap was quite big. They were like a Bermuda length short. They had distressing on it. I like this wash. It's like a light to medium wash. It was really comfortable. I don't really wear denim shorts, and I definitely don't wear Bermuda shorts, so I personally would not get a lot of wear out of these, but I want to share a good option with you guys today. Now the next I'm how to share with you guys today are these shorts. They're called the AE Next Level Curvy Ribbed High-Waisted Denim Short. Got them in a size 20, and they were originally $49.95, but they are discounted right now online. These were extremely stretchy. I absolutely loved how stretchy they were. I felt very comfortable in them, nice and high-waisted. They had traditional button and zipper closure, front and back pockets. It had kind of like a raw edge hem on it. It was a nice color as well, more like a medium wash. Personally, I wouldn't wear these because they're too short. I would definitely chafe in them, but they were so stretchy, so soft, so comfortable. I do recommend these if you don't mind a shorter short. Now the next item I have to share with you guys today is this pair of bottoms. Don't worry, I have more to share with you guys. I just am trying to get through some bottoms first. So these ones are called the AE Dreamy Drape Linen Blend Pull-On Pant. I got them in a size XXL, and they were originally $59.95. I hated these. They were so see-through. I don't recommend them. You can see the pocket through them. You can see my underwear. You could see pretty much everything. I was not a fan of it. It also didn't really flatter my stomach area. I did like the rise on them. They were a little bit of like a high rise. They had a stretchy waistband with a tie front, and they were a good length on me, but they were just way too dang see-through. I definitely don't recommend these. The top is called the AE Embroidered Tie Front V-Neck Blouse. I got in a size large, and it was originally $44.95. And the bottoms are called the AE Next Level Ribbed High-Waisted Denim Short. I got them in a size 20. They are actually sold out right now, but I will link something similar in the description box below. So as for this top goes, I thought it was cute. I definitely need a size extra large. There was a little bit of pulling, maybe even an extra large, but I don't think they had it in store, so I wasn't able to try on that size. It was a tie front top. It had two ties on it. It was also see-through, just like the last white top, so you'd want to wear a nude or white bra under it. I love the open front part to it. I love the v-neck on it. The sleeves were nice and flowy. They were like a short sleeve. They went almost to my elbow, and then it was a cropped length as well. As for this denim pair of shorts, I think this is probably my favorite pair. I don't think they were the most flattering on me because they're a little bit more of a rigid denim, but I thought that they were still really cute. They were a nice high-waisted short. They had front and back pockets. It was a raw hem as well, and then it had the traditional button and zipper closure. I love the light distressing on it, and the color was absolutely stunning, but like I said, just didn't really flatter my stomach that well, so I personally wouldn't end up buying these. Now the next item I have to show you guys today is this pair of pants. It is called the AE Dreamy Drape Stretch Poppy Trouser. I got it in a size 18, which is not my normal size. I usually get things in a size 20, and they were originally $59.95. Now these ones weren't as see-through as the other pair of white pants, but I still wasn't a big fan of them. They were a good length. They had a stretchy waistband and a button and zipper closure. They're also nice and high-waisted, but they just didn't flatter me that well, and so I don't think I get a lot of wear out of them. It was also really, really hot in this American Eagle, which absolutely sucks. So the next item I have to show you guys today is this jumpsuit. It's called the AE Sunchaser Knits Smocked Tube Jumpsuit. Got it in a size extra large, and it was originally $54.95. Now I don't know if I would have normally got this in a size extra large. I think that's just all what they had in store. Obviously it fit me, like it didn't look bad anywhere. It was slightly see-through, so that is unfortunate, and I didn't really like the leg. I thought that it was like kind of tapered at the bottom, and that was just really awkward. I would have preferred like a wide leg fit or like a flare. I love the color on it. Obviously the color washes me out, but I just love the color orange, and it had pockets, which is great. On top of it was also smocked, so it was super duper stretchy, and the material itself was stretchy, but unfortunately I just don't think it was the cutest just because of the bottoms. Like the bottoms of the pant, the bottom of the jumpsuit was so awkward. I was not a fan of it, but I do think this is a good option if you like that kind of bottom. Just me personally, I'm not into like a jogger style jumpsuit. I'd much rather have a wide leg jumpsuit. The color was really pretty though, and it's nice to have pockets. A little unfortunate it was see-through, especially for that price, but it is currently on sale, so you could get it for much cheaper. The next item I'm going to show you guys today is a romper. It's called the AE Bella Ruffle Tiered Romper. I got it in a size extra large, and it was originally $54.95. This is something that I wish they had in a size double XL. I think that a double XL would have fit me better. The torso in the romper was very, very short. You can't really tell because it's kind of like a skirted front, but it's a romper underneath, and it was a very short torso. It was going up my coochie, so I definitely did not like that. I love the color on this though. It's absolutely stunning. I love a good square neck cut to the neckline. These straps are adjustable. It's kind of like a fit and flare. It looks like it's supposed to be a dress, but really it's a romper. But like I said, the torso was just too small, and I think that maybe a size up would have helped with that. But even if I had sized up, I think that the shorts underneath would still be too short because they were quite short. They did have a ruffly bottom, but they just weren't long enough for me, and I would definitely chafe in them. Now the next item I have to show you guys today is this dress. It is called the AE Tie Front Corset Mini Dress. I got this one in a size extra large. Again, they didn't have my size, so I just went with that size. And it was originally $54.95. I actually thought this dress was super duper cute. I'm really into whites right now, so when I saw this, I thought it was absolutely stunning. I was tempted to buy this one, but I do think a size up probably would have benefited me more. Because it's white, it was slightly see-through, but it wasn't horrible, you know? It did have a lining on it, which was really helpful. The straps were, I don't believe the straps were adjustable, but they felt fine on me. It fit my chest really well, and it had like a corset feel in the midsection. Like I said, I love a good floral dress, and so when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. If they had my size, I definitely would have picked it up because I just thought it was absolutely stunning. And then the top of it had a tie in it as well. So the next dress I have to show you guys today is this dress. It is called the AE Catie Corset Mini Dress. I got in a size extra large, and it was originally $49.95. I loved this dress. I actually have this dress in red, so I knew I was gonna like the one in black. The one I have in red is a double XL, but I felt like the XL fit me just fine. It does have a tie back, so it's adjustable. The straps are adjustable. Gingham is so cute. I love it. I love how it was fitted in the bodice, but then it flowed out at the hips. It is also lined, so it's not see-through, and it has like a tiered ruffle hem to it. Back is also smocked, so it'll fit to multiple waist sizes. This dress was absolutely stunning. I loved it. It is the perfect picnic dress, so I definitely do recommend this one. It is really, really stunning. Literally no complaints. Now the next item I have to show you guys today is this tank top. It is called the AE Strappy Go Lucky Crop Lace Tank Top. I got it in a size extra large, and it was originally $24.95, and I paired it with the AE Shorts Tie Front, and they're in a size 20. They're sold out, and unfortunately I can't find something similar, so we're just gonna have to deal with this video so I can show you for reference. These shorts honestly were super ill-fitting. I absolutely hated them. I do not recommend them. I think that if you want a tie front short like this, just go to Torrid. Their weekend shorts fit much better, and they have the same look as this. I also think the pockets look really tacky as well. I will say these were a little bit looser on me. They did have a nice stretchy like waistband. They're also nice and high-waisted. The length was okay on it, but like I said, just super ill-fitting. As for this tank top goes, I definitely need a size double XL in it. You can see my bra. I also also don't like this color. I did end up purchasing this tank top but I got it in the olive green color because I was shopping with my cousin and we wanted to match. So we both got this tank top in olive green color. The tank top was really nice though. I love the back of it, super duper cute. It kind of had like a crisscross back. It was a little bit more open, super duper cute. Love the lace trim on it. But like I said, I needed a size XXL and I got it in the green color. They didn't have this color in a size XXL, which is why I tried on the XL because I thought originally I'd want this color, but turns out the olive green is much better. Now, last item I had to show you guys today was a clearance item, and it's so ugly. I don't know why I tried it on. I thought it looked so cute on like the hanger, but it wasn't that cute. It's called the AE It Knit Pinafore mini dress. Got it in a size XXL and it was originally $49.95. Yeah, I don't like this. I think it's very ugly. Literally do not recommend it. I thought that the waist was a little bit too much of a lower waist. I don't like the super deep V-neck on it. I'm so sorry you guys can hear my cat. He's kind of playing around right now and he wants me to play fetch with him, so he's just in the background like being a little rascal. So if you hear his collar, honestly, I'm so sorry. It's probably super loud. But yeah, this dress was not it. I did like the pattern on it. I love the color as well, but I just thought the fit was off, so I definitely would not suggest this. The length was good if you want to wear shorts or tights under it, but yeah, like I said, the top of this dress is really just not for me. I'm not a big fan of this one.
Okay, you guys, so that is officially the end of this haul. I actually had a horrible time at American Eagle today, which is crazy because I've been doing YouTube videos for like 4 or 5 years now. I've been going into American Eagle doing returns, and I do it quite frequently. I mean, not that much. I've probably only done it like twice a year, maybe more. I don't really know. It just kind of depends on like my mood and if that's the brand that I'm buying and if I'm consistent on YouTube. And I've never had an issue at American Eagle. I always have like the best experience. They're always so nice and friendly, and I don't feel judged at all, especially since I'm a plus size shopper, and a lot of people who shop at American Eagle are not plus size, so I've never felt judged. I always felt like really secure and like happy there. Like I've never had an issue, and today was literally the worst day I've ever had, and probably the worst time I've ever had at a fitting room in general. So I walk in, there's floor employees, there's like nobody in the store, it's dead. I've never been to this specific mall before, so I didn't know what they were gonna have in stock. They did have some items in my size, which is surprising. They had a few denim shorts, which is amazing, but most of the store were like clearance items or they were a size small. So they had like a huge selection of sizes small, and there would be the same item in a size small, like 10 of them, and then no other size. So I was lucky enough to find enough items to try on. They weren't all my size. Some of them were actually a size lower than what I usually wear, but I wanted to see what I could find in store for you guys. I was in that American Eagle for less than 30 minutes. 21 minutes of that was inside the fitting room, and then the rest of it was picking out the items and then also doing my return. And so basically I was there for less than 30 minutes, and after trying on clothes in the fitting room, I came out with things that I was going to purchase, and all of a sudden the group of like 4 employees were just like whispering to each other, and I was like, okay, they're probably just, you know, just talking about their own thing. But then I heard this guy was like, she's still here, and I'm like, okay. And they're like, why is she still here? It's been so long. And I was like, has it really been that long? Because usually my fitting room videos are less than 40 minutes, so I'm like barely in there. And so I checked like my timestamps of like when I was filming stuff, and I was literally in that store for less than 30 minutes, and they were totally like judging me for it. And like they're all like in their young 20s, and like I'm a young 20-year-old, so I know how that is. Sorry, there's a guy right there. I'm a young 20-year-old. I get the gossipy thing, but they were like major hardcore gossiping with me about me, and I knew it was about me because there's only 2 people in the store at the time, and the other person was in the fitting room, and they had just gone in the fitting room and I was leaving. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. So then I go to do my return, and they can't put it back on my original pant method for who knows what reason. I've never had that issue before, but I'm like, whatever. Okay, so I get in-store credit, and then I purchase the things that I got with in-store credit, my refund, and then I had a little bit left over, so they just put that on an in-store card for me. So if I want to purchase things in the future, I'll have that money, which is great. And there's no issue with using in-store credit. I do it all the time. Like that's not a big deal. But then the lady was trying to tell me that I could get cash back on my purchase, even though I still had like remaining funds. And I was like, oh no, I'm not interested in cash back. Like it's totally fine. And she's like, if you sign up today with your ID, you can get a credit card, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I'm good. No, thank you. Not this time. I literally said no to her 8 times because I counted, because she was pressing me. It could have been more than 8 times, but I just know it was at least 8 times. And she was pressing me to buy this card, and I was like, no, I don't need a card. No, thank you. She's like, well, you could save like $20 and you get 20% off for the rest of the year, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like some hardcore. And I know that it's their job to sell things hardcore, and I get it because I work retail as a second job and we have store credit cards, but if someone says no, I don't keep pressing them. If they, and sometimes like 1, 2, 3 times, that's fine. After 3 times, if I say no 3 times, I really mean no. So she kept pressing me, and then I was like, no, and then she's like, well, do you want a reusable bag? And I already had like a reusable tote that I was bringing the return items in, and I was like, no, I think I'm good, like I already have a bag, I don't need to buy another one. And she's like, are you sure it's only $1? And I was like, no, I think I'm good. She's like, are you sure? And I was like, okay, I'll just buy it, it's $1, whatever. So I just buy the bag, and then she like gives me the bag and trying to sell me the credit card again, and I'm like, girl, I do not want the credit card. And also she kept saying the word like girl like a billion times, and like I find it so diminishing, and I just don't like it. It was very fake. And so yeah, they talked kind of crap about me, and they weren't very friendly. They were super gossipy. It was not a fun experience for me. I usually love American Eagle, but I don't think I'll be going back to this one. There are definitely a lot better ones in my area. There's like 5 American Eagles in the span of like an hour from me. This one is actually further away, and I would decide to go to this one because I'm looking at furniture at a clearance store nearby. So yeah, never gonna go to this American Eagle again. Did not have a fun experience. I still love American Eagle. I still like want to recommend it to you guys. I still love Aerie. I think they are a really good brand, but this specific store was horrible, and I think that I don't know if I can go into the fitting room for a while. I did end up, I was gonna film another video at Maurice's, but I was like, I can't. After that experience, I could not. Like it was not fun for me. I almost started crying, but I'm also super emotional. But yeah, it just felt very gossipy and like high school central, and I was not into that. But I did buy some items, and I did try on some really cute pieces, so I will have those linked in the description box below. I also have my stats so you can check my measurements, and a link to my plastic closet so you can shop my size. I think that I have rambled enough in this outro. This is probably the longest outro I've ever had, and you guys probably didn't even watch this far, but if you did, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!